What's up, El Paso? Welcome back to this week's episode of Annie's Adventures and Friends. I'm here at Star City Studios. Thank you guys so much for always allowing me to have a beautiful space to do this, my weekly show for YouTube. I have a full table. I'm super excited to go on and dive in. Let me just flip the camera around and kind of introduce you guys. Today we have Blue Moon Art Studio with Melissa. We have Ay Dios Mío. We have Jenny and Chef Enrique. And then we also have a whole crew with El Paso's Finest Art Market, a brand new art market that's going to hit the streets here in El Paso next month, guys, like 1 month away. So let me turn the camera around so we can say hi to everybody real quick. All right, what's up, everybody? Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I'm so excited. We've got arts and food. Are you kidding me? Two of my favorite things. Thank you guys so much for your time today. And we flip the camera. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do is the same thing every week. We're just going to go around the table and dissect every business. We have 3 businesses we'll be going into today. So make sure to go and support them, follow them, show some love, and sign up for the classes, go eat the foods, go to the art markets, all the good things, and tell them I sent you. So without further ado, we're going to go on and start with Melissa with Blue Moon Art Studio. Got this, girl. I'm with you. I'm with you here. Okay, what's up, Melissa? How you doing today?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm really good. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate your time. And macarons. Thank you so much for the goodies. So I've been following you on social media. I see your super cool, beautiful painting classes, which we're going to kind of talk about right now. But you offer a couple different art different classes. And it's all different types of art. Yeah, create. That's a great word to say. Creative classes. So how do people find you? What do you have coming up? I know we have painting, we have baking. Tell me all about Blue Moon.
Yes. So right now I'm working with different venues around the area. I actually have a meeting with a venue in Horizon City in 2 days. It's not set yet, so I'm not going to tell you who it is.
Okay.
But I might have a place there. Right now I'm working with Wine Down, the Cafecito at the Bodega Loya Farm.
Oh, out in Socorro. I love it.
Yeah, and they're right across the street from each other, but I like them both. And then also the Mountain Star Brewing Company on Pelicano.
Good.
And so for right now, we're working on just acrylic painting classes. There are cookie design classes. I have a 16-year career in baking. That
really?
Is other thing.
Are you from El Paso?
No, I'm not. I'm a military spouse.
Oh,
so
thank you for your service.
I'm not in the military.
Yeah, but yes, girl, you are. You're still. Yeah. Where are you guys from? I just want to.
We're from Missouri.
Okay, and so you just. Midwest. When did you move to El Paso?
July 23.
Oh, awesome.
So
okay.
This is my first spring.
Okay.
I'm
welcome.
So, yeah.
It'll get interesting for a little while with the wind, but you'll still love it. Yeah.
Well, we came from the Mojave and they have the same thing.
So okay.
It's normal, but not
Mojave Desert.
great.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you're in El Paso. You're offering us classes. So you have your acrylic painting. You have 16 years experience in baking.
Yeah. A whole other thing.
What was that like?
Working for various brick and mortars for about 6 years, and then I went off on my own as a cottage baker for the last 10 years.
How cool is that?
And it's not the point of this video, but I do coach people online as well if they want to start bakeries. So that's another thing on top of.
Dang, that's awesome, Melissa.
So that's online.
Yeah, but it's all connected and it's all your business, you know. So that's what we're here to talk about today is your business. So we have painting classes, we have baking design classes, like cookie design.
Yeah. So here's an example. So if you come to a cookie class, the cookies are already going to be baked. I'll give you recipes for these if you want to do them at home, and then we go over the design technique.
Okay.
So you'll learn how to do royal icing designs like a professional would do from a bakery.
Nice.
And then the other 2 that are coming up, this is the Cinco de Mayo class that we're going to do.
Oh my gosh, Cinco de Mayo already is coming. I can't believe this.
Got the little
That's so
sombrero.
cute.
And this one's at Wine Down.
Okay.
You get a sangria with class. You can come, have their charcuterie, sangria, local wines, all that good stuff.
Yes.
And then on top of that, we're actually doing my first sourdough class.
Yum.
Which is like popular right now.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, so I'm going to take students through all 4 stages. They're going to learn about
what is it, growing your yeast or
well, they can get some starter from
right.
the culture, the starter.
Yeah, okay,
we'll talk about that, but they're going to mix up their ingredients. Then we're going to go through the shaping, the different proofing, what does it look like, and at the end we're going to cut open a loaf, look at the crumb, look at the inside, talk about the flavors, how to get more sour, less sour, all that kind of stuff.
That's cool.
I'm hoping to do more of those as well, but that first one's also at Wine Down.
Okay. Okay, so we have, so what classes do you have coming up that people can go on and register for right now? And how do they register?
Yes, so I do have the pictures here. You would register on the website. It's bluemoonartstudio.com.
And blue as in B-L-U,
Yeah, there's no
M-O-O-N, Art Studio.
Yeah, bluemoonartstudio.com. The reason there's no E is it's because it's someone's name.
Yeah.
That's their middle name. Their name is Luna Blue. And so.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but anyway, it's B-L-U. It's confusing, I know. But it's bluemoonartstudio.com, and you'll see like /tickets. Everything's in there for the classes. I don't have the cookies with me, but this is the cookie class.
Okay.
That's actually this Sunday. I think there's 2 or 3 seats left, and it's at the Cafecito.
Oh, perfect.
They're also having a spring event there. You can get your farm fresh produce. You can buy local art, all at the same time. So
Okay.
this is a good one. And then this is kind of the sourdoughs.
Oh, very cool. And that's at Wind Down, coming up on the 13th.
This one's coming up at Wind Down, yeah.
Perfect.
And this will be the first one. So it's a little bit of an experiment in a way, just to see what y'all like to do, what parts of it you are more interested in. But I'll take you through the whole process. So
Okay.
You'll get to see it all.
Excellent.
And then we have this chili painting. This one is at the Brewing Company, Mountain Star.
That's so pretty.
Yeah, and all of this is for beginners.
Okay.
It's my specialty. So you don't have to know anything about any of this to sign up. I take you through everything. You don't have to bring anything. You'll leave with something nice. This is a Mother's Day poppy painting.
Oh, that's so pretty.
This one's also at the Cafecito, and I can't seat that many people. I think there's like maybe only 2 seats left for this one.
Okay, so hurry up and get that
one's
registration.
it's on Mother's Day.
Okay.
So if you wanted to actually take someone out or go out yourself on the actual day.
That's a great
And then this
deal.
one coming up after that is at the Mountain Star Brewing again. And this one's just your whole EP vibe.
I love it.
And it's really relaxed. So you'll have tons of time to talk to your friends, get a drink, multiple drinks, whatever.
Have a good time, right? It's a whole experience. So you could it's perfect for like girls' night, date night. You just want to get away from everything and everyone.
Some people come alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people bring their
Dude, I love it. I have my painting kit and my coloring books and all that stuff just to like shut everything out every now and then when you need it, right?
Yeah.
So you can go on and sign up for these classes at bluemoonartstudio.com, BLU moon.artstudio.com. You have your baking or your baked goods class, and then you also have your painting classes. Is there anything else that you want to mention, talk about?
Depending on what time I have available, when you go on the website, you can also see any baked products that I have on hand. Like I will have sourdough, macarons, cookies, other things that I make. I don't make it on a consistent basis because I'm teaching a lot more here. But that's always up there for you to look at. And then I also have a freeze dryer, which is this whole other thing.
That's fun.
But I do candy. So if you like freeze dried candy, that's in there too.
That's awesome.
And then what sweets.
So what if like there's a business owner out there, they have a restaurant or a bar and they're interested in bringing some new customers in. How do they reach out to you to set up a class?
Yeah, so you can go on the website. You'll see a contact form there. You also see my cell phone numbers on there. You can just text me or email me, melissa@bluemoonartstudio.com. Really, we just need to find a time and day that works. Make sure your venue has enough seating, the lighting is bright enough so we can see what we're doing, and that you can pick from what I've taught before if you want to decide what we do, or I'll pick based on the season.
Okay.
It's really super simple and straightforward, and you can decide kind of how you want it to support your business. So, do you want to make money off of it? Do you just want to bring people in? We can talk about how to set it up in the way that works best for you.
That's awesome. I love it. And how do they find you on social media?
So it would be at Blue Moon Art Studio. Very simple, same as the business name. And that's going to be the same for Facebook, and the handle's the same on Facebook and Instagram, which is
perfect.
Pretty much where I'm at.
And is there anything you're asking from the community right now? You need anything? We need people to sign up for classes, yeah? Yeah,
well, of course, signing up for classes. But if you are a venue or you have a venue in mind that you feel like would be perfect for this, let me know, because being newer here, I'm trying to get some locations all the way. El Paso's a huge area. I've got some in Socorro. I've got one kind of like mid, right? And then I've got one hopefully in Horizon soon, but that doesn't mean I can't have multiple in each location.
Yes.
I know people have been asking for the west side, but I'm not over here a ton. So if you have an idea,
yes,
just let me know and we can discuss.
Excellent. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. And I want to show off your beautiful macarons real quick. What flavor do we have here?
These are vanilla guava.
Oh my God.
And they're yummy.
And so can people also do custom orders from you? Is that available or not really right now? That's okay. You can
They
say
would
that.
have to be large.
Okay.
So,
wow.
like,
large orders.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it would have to be like wedding event height.
That's
just because of the
cool.
time involved. So
Yeah.
I've over that 16 years, I take a lot of custom orders.
Yeah. No, but I like that. That's an option.
It's got to be larger size. So yeah, if you have a wedding, an event, a quinceañera, something coming up that you think, hey, I want to have
a business event or
products.
something to celebrate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
And how far in advance do they need to book?
Right now, it probably at least 2 weeks.
Okay,
it might
excellent.
be a little more.
Okay.
Especially if it's like, a wedding.
Yeah.
Where you know.
Plenty of time in advance. Yeah. The more time, the better, right?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Melissa. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, check these out real quick. Again, El Paso, they're gorgeous. Make sure to follow Blue Moon Art Studio and tell them I sent you. All righty. We got Chef Enrique and Jenny. How are you guys doing today with Ay Dios Mío? I'm super excited to have you guys here. I absolutely love your all's restaurant. I love the food. I love Chef Enrique. Anywhere you go, it's pure gold. So I'm excited to see you in Central El Paso. I live in Central El Paso right down the street. So I'm going to just kind of let you guys take it away, telling me about what is your inspiration? You guys just recently opened. I was there on Valentine's. It was absolutely gorgeous. You guys have live music. You have a cool bar. Tell us about everything.
So I'll let Jenny kind of like tell you guys like where we're at and how we started, and then I'll tell you more like about the back end and
Yes.
what the food is about and stuff. So.
Perfect.
Well, actually, on Valentine's Day was our first day we opened.
Yes.
So thank you, Annie, for coming.
Heck yeah, thank you.
We didn't even announce it. We've been soft opening for the past 3 weeks.
Okay.
Just kind of throwing it out there and see like kind of what Central is. It was a little bit of a new market for me and Rika too, and kind of like meshing both of our worlds, right? This week was actually our grand opening.
Awesome, congratulations.
Yes. So I had an idea of doing like a grand opening week. I just didn't want to focus on one day. So today, it starts.
Oh,
and
cool.
We have a Selena tribute band later. Wednesdays when you went, which
Yeah.
also happens to be a Valentine's
Yeah.
Day, is always live music.
Okay.
We rotate the band. It's the same band, but they rotate between like jazz and cumbias and kind of like. So today they're doing a tribute to Selena.
Very cool.
And every first Wednesday of the month, we brought back the most requested thing from Chef Enrique, which is ramen.
Yes.
So we
I
will
love
have
it.
ramen every first Wednesday of the month. So our grand opening week starts today.
Okay.
Tomorrow we have our DJ, and then we have media night tomorrow. So. And then followed up by Friday, we have Sonora Scandalo playing.
Okay.
We'll start our live music series since we have a great patio
Yes.
this month. So we'll have bands Friday and Saturday nights, live music. And Saturday, we have a banda playing also and an event. And so we're just inviting everybody to come come visit us this week for whatever, floats your boat. It's kind of like a mixture of things. What we really... I guess how we got here is like I had a vision of opening something different in El Paso.
Yeah.
I was so tired of just like a bar or just a restaurant. And Enrique's food is amazing and elevated, so I kind of wanted to bring elevated food to a more chill and not such stuffy fine dining experience. So I think that's what Ideas Mío is. I think it's fun. I think it's trendy. But you'll never get like less of a quality than you would in a fine dining location.
Right.
So I don't know, I think it's worked pretty well. I think we managed to mesh both of our ideas, and we're excited to see what Central brings us.
Yes. And again, you're in Central, so I love it. It's in the hot spot. Like there's so many cool businesses right there on that strip, where the PI used to be.
Right.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You guys have some great murals there. Your patio is amazing. Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
it's super cool. The weather, like whenever it decides what it wants to do. It's
I
been
know.
cool today. So you guys are open for lunch and dinner.
Yeah, so we do have a lunch. Our full menu is available all the time, but we do have a lunch menu. We open at 11. right now, Tuesdays and Wednesdays we are closing at 12, but Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays we're open till 2. So the
Oh,
bar will
cool.
stay open till 2.
Okay.
And dinner last call is around 9:30, 10.
Okay.
So we'll take lunch and dinner all the way till then. And we have, if you guys should follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and we'll post all our events, especially coming up, like you said, now that the weather's deciding to be a little bit better. We plan to use our patio a lot.
Excellent.
Paso loves a good patio.
I can't wait. I can only imagine too the events you throw on, Chef. Like I can only imagine.
And we have a lot this month, so I'll let Enrique tell you.
Okay.
Yeah. So just I guess to touch a little bit on the project. As soon as my last project closed, I was reached out by a lot of people, and Jenny was one of them. Jenny and Michael, the owners, and I really liked their vibe and what they were, bringing. And it's something that I had considered to before, like kind of, I guess, elevating the bar scene in El Paso, because it's all very much like the same and very stagnant, where you just go to a bar and get like cheap nachos or cheap
same
flautas
stuff,
or
tacos,
rolled tacos and stuff. So it's like I kind of wanted to like do something with that. And I found that this was the right opportunity to that, it's not just a place where I was like able to just go work after I closed down a business, but it was a place where I can keep on doing what I want to do, which is grow the culinary scene in El Paso all together, and not just fine dining, Now that we're doing a bar restaurant, this is kind of like a mesh of that. And I guess that's the reason too why we're barely doing a grand opening after being open for like 3-4 weeks, because we want it to be right, and we feel like now we're in the right space. And it is you could say kind of like a new adventure, because it's a bar, like a full service bar, and then we're doing like some delicious food, So we're trying to match that together. Is kind of a challenge, but we're getting there now, and we do all kinds of events. So every week we're gonna do a new event. Starting off with like the first week of the month, we do the ramen on Wednesdays. Then the following week we'll have a featured chef, whether it be from
excellent.
So whether it be from El Paso, Juarez, or around the region, or maybe even out of town, we'll have a chef or chefs or a business that do food. What our challenges to them is that we're gonna do everything outside, like the colgados. So they're gonna utilize our jaula and do like live cooking outside.
Oh, that's so cool.
And then we'll do that the second week of the month, and then if we have space, we'll do it the last week of the month too.
And just for those who like have not experienced probably the coolest freaking experience in El Paso culinary experience, what is it? How you said colgada?
Colgados.
Yeah. Can you explain that for El Paso? What that badassness is?
So it's basically very like primal cooking. Like we like set up like some charcoal, some wood, and like turn it on, and then we hang like. It could be anything. It could be fish. It could be pork. It could be.
It's literally
chicken.
the most beautiful thing you will ever see in this world. Like me and food. Yes.
And, I have a lot of years in the kitchen, and I never seen anything like this. And we had our first one last month, and even the smell of it alone will bring you in, and it's so cool. And to elevate Enrique's whole experience, we hired like live music.
Oh,
to
good.
Be outside. So it's cool, especially
it's a whole party.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, that's how we throw down in the backyard.
Yeah.
And now we get to do it here at different restaurant scenes, which is really cool. And the fact that you're taking it from the west side to downtown to Socorro to Central, like everybody gets to touch this. You know what I mean? So it's up to you to get. Buy your tickets or however you guys do that, register for it. But because there's limited, it will sell out,
Yeah,
So,
right now we're just doing reservations.
Okay, perfect.
We've got that, and then we also want to highlight, because we got a lot of talent in the kitchen too. Like I brought a lot of people from Charlatan and from other places that have been wanting to work with me, and we actually have space now to like hire people.
Okay.
So there's a lot of talented cooks and chefs that we have. So like every month too, like in between the month, we're gonna do like a feature chef item. So last month we did a torta lagunera, and then this month we're gonna do a torta de colita de pavo. Next month we're gonna do like roll tacos, stuff like that. Where like we feature like the whatever chef we want to feature. Like they'll do the whole week. They'll do.
That's so cool.
And it gives them incentive to to kind of like, hey, you gotta do something cool,
Absolutely.
And then
it's great cross promotion too for the businesses.
So and then lastly we'll do a wine dinner, and it could be like a beer dinner, wine dinner, or sake dinner, like where we just feature like what we have, which is a bar, like a full service bar. So and we do have very very good wines and drink selection. So we do that as well. But yeah, I mean, just be on the lookout. Social media on my personal media on Ideas Mio, and then we'll promote it. We'll set it up. But yeah, we're looking to always have fun and for it to always be like a party.
Yes.
Like starting on Tuesday, ending on Sunday, there's always gonna be something going on.
Oh, I love it. I'm telling you, the food is amazing. I eat all those corn ribs by myself all the time. I don't share much on that. I'm not gonna lie to you. And that's just across the board on your food is always something to experience. So we have these events coming up. Follow them on social media, and you can RSVP for them as well. You're taking RSVPs now for them.
Yeah, I definitely think that like for the colgados that we have and like the wine dinners and stuff, we are going to do it based on reservations.
Yeah, because limited seating, you want to make sure to get your seats ASAP.
Yes.
And again, it's outdoor, indoor, so maybe if they have a special event even, if they're interested in catering or hosting, things you offer?
Yes, we do cater. We need to talk about it, and so we would cater any type of party. You can call us and kind of tell us what you do, and we'll go based off the menu. We do also have done and are doing a lot of corporate events there.
Excellent.
So I know that we had the county commissioner. He had a group of people fly in on Wednesday, right, from like all over Texas to tour El Paso, and they chose
cool.
Ideas Mio, so we like shut down the dining room for them, and we did the private party.
Oh, excellent.
Saturday we had like Orange Theory do theirs in the patio, and they requested karaoke. We had karaoke for them, and that was like fun.
That's great.
It goes from I think that's what we're trying to bring. Like it goes from a gym to the county commissioner.
Yeah.
Like
it's for everybody.
It's for everybody. We just want to have fun and bring like good food. And
Atmosphere, great music. Your drinks are awesome. I was just there recently with my buddies at Della Story. I'm waiting on their story to come out, but I couldn't wait. I had to do my posting because I was like, no, they're coming on the show like this week. I need to do it. So, but I'll do something again when they do it. But I mean, we had so much fun with you guys. We got to go in the back with the chefs in the kitchens, and they're just awesome. You know what I mean? The food is gorgeous. It tastes even better. Then you guys had some beautiful drinks that you paired with them.
Yes.
So it's again a whole experience. You have some gorgeous murals. Are those locally painted or?
Yeah. So touching a little bit on our mural, I've had a lot of people reach out to me. We actually are doing a art tour with some of our muralists.
Dude, that's cool.
Yes, talking about art, but yes, all our muralists are locally like painted artists. We were really like adamant. Like Enrique is a great chef and could have gone anywhere, and he stayed in El Paso to bring something to El Paso.
Yes.
So a lot of our thing is like
showing.
I know.
Chef Beard nominated me. Come on, El Paso. Are you kidding me?
So a lot of everything was showing like what El Paso has to offer, which starts with our art. Everything is by local muralists. So one of the most famous muralists who painted our back murals, his name is Francisco Delgado.
Okay.
And he's a big muralist in El Paso. He has a lot of murals in Segundo Barrio, like a lot of famous ones that I'm sure you guys look up and you'll see, oh, that's his stuff, right? So I was reached out with somebody that knows him and a couple of his friends who are big muralists in El Paso, and we'll be doing an art tour starting at Ideas Mio, showing their murals, and then they'll go around the party bus. We also have, I'll be announcing that on our social media, and those will be by ticket because the party bus has limited seats. But we'll be showing and showcasing that. So yeah, all of our artists, we love and adore, and we're so like blessed that they, we kind of gave them our vibe and the creative freedom, and they just brought like something really cool that I think fit Ideas Mio. So go check out our art too. We have amazing art.
Yeah, really.
What is your address?
It's 2909 Pershing. So it's where the old Pershing Inn used to be. They actually divided it in half. And
it's right down the street.
I know.
Yeah.
You guys will love it. You will love it. Yeah.
And we do have, touching on our drinks, we do have a mixologist that we worked with, hand in hand with Enrique, and still up to now, whenever he has his events, he'll work with him in order to create menus that, like drinks that pair with our food. So for every event, we'll always have a custom drink as well.
Excellent, excellent. And I did say that wrong. I said Chef Bearden. It's James Bearden. Yeah, nominee. Yeah, did I say this right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Basically, it's a big deal. And it's really cool that you're here in El Paso, like we were mentioning. So you guys need to go out and experience this food. If you haven't already, please go very soon. Again, they just recently, they're going through their grand opening. Today is the start of the grand opening, and they it's a whole week of festivities. So you want to go and check it out. Is there anything you're asking for from the public or anything you guys need? How do we find you? How do they follow you?
Like, and because I would just say our social media is probably the best way because that's where we are constantly posting. Facebook, Instagram, our personal social medias. That's how you can find us probably the best way, Facebook and Instagram. And then you'll look at our page and you'll see fine dining mixed with a lot of fun, like just great elevated food. We're just asking you guys to come try us, like check us out.
Give some local love, right? Give them a follow and go show them some love this weekend. And right now you can have ramen today. I'm just saying it's one day only. You got to go get it now before they sell out. Okay, awesome. Thank you guys so much. And real quick, if you can just tell us a little bit of the some of the dishes that they'll find on your menu.
Yeah, so we have our most popular item is corn ribs, which we get the whole corn and then we quarter it and then deep fry it and season it with togarashi, which is like a Japanese tajin spice. And then we serve with spicy mayo, and it's basically like a deconstructed corn in a cup, and it's a very popular item. It's super easy to eat, very fun. And then we have, you could find anything from like house-made nachos, which is like we make the nacho in-house, the nacho cheese in-house, we make the tostadas in-house. And then we can also get a ribeye or a pork chop.
Right.
So we have like a wide variety of like basically whatever you wanna, whatever you're in the mood for. You go have a good drink and then have delicious food. So.
Even things that you won't find other places, like you have the bone marrow,
aguachile.
Aguachiles. Oh my god! And then your dessert.
Oh yeah, the concha burger and the churro cart. So now it's like you go and you get like an actual like churro cart that you got.
Ice cream.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so one more time the address, please.
2909 Pershing, Suite B.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. And real quick, because I did forget to ask, and I'll come back around to you, Melissa, real quick. What type of marketing do you guys do, and do you have any tips or advice for businesses out there?
I think that marketing is probably my weakest area. We actually hired someone to help us do our marketing. Obviously, social media and Google are like big ones.
Yeah.
Especially in El Paso, like everyone Googles everything.
Yes.
But we've also started, because this is our grand opening week, we also started advertising on the radio.
Awesome. Very cool.
Marketing.
Good. And any tips or advice for businesses and chefs out there?
Unfortunately, it's turned into a very digital world. So I guess my biggest advice was just like really focus on your social media and what kind of vibe you want to portray to everybody.
Yeah. I love it.
Message Annie and ask her
Yeah.
what you should do.
Chef. I appreciate it.
Have her visit your spot.
I love it. Thank you guys.
She takes awesome pictures.
Aw, heck yeah. Thank you guys. Well, it's easy when it's gorgeous. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, real quick, Miss Melissa, what type of marketing do you do, and do you have any tips or advice for businesses out there?
I agree that social is important, although I'm getting kind of burnt out on it.
Oh yeah.
So
never ending.
Yeah. So I started paying for ads, very low.
Good.
But I just noticed that like where we've lived before, groups were really big, but here it's like a little not as easy to use the groups. So I started paying for ads small scale. And then I think if you have a use for a website, of course, and then your free Google page is like, just, you have to do that.
Yeah.
Because everyone's Googling everything.
Great advice.
I'm a proponent of just not cold calling, but kind of like you kind of cold call me, right? You're like, hey, what's up? You want to be on? And here I am.
Yeah.
So this place has been really receptive to that. Like this place in Horizon that I'm hoping to land as a venue, I just like, hey, do you want to do classes? And they're like, yeah, come in on Friday. And I'm like, okay.
I love it.
I think just
reach out.
Because if they say no thanks, no worries. Just move on to the next, opportunity.
I love it. Great advice. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
All right, we got Sammy. We got Susan Lester Perez, Jerry Perez. I want to say Aunt Susan, Uncle Jerry. I'm always going to say that. Okay. So we have lovely artists. We have Blue here. We have Vanessa, Ashton, and Ralph. What's up, guys? Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm going to get up so I can move around a little bit and catch the whole group. Sammy, if you want to come here, you're welcome to come join the crew over here, so that way you kind of are all close together and I can talk to you guys at the same movements. So we have some really fun and exciting news that we want to get out to the public, yeah? Who wants to start and take it away? Who wants to start? Ralph! All right, Ralph! Okay, so Ralph, you're one of the owners at El Paso's Finest downtown. You also have a really awesome business yourself where you do leather work, like this gorgeous bag you have here. You highlight just a ton of local artists. You give them a platform to show off their work, a place where out-of-towners, locals can go on in and buy directly from the artists. I love your store. I can't say enough great things about it. So it's really cool to see that you guys are partnering up with, I'm not going to spoil it, I'm going to let you say all the good stuff, but I'm really excited about what you guys have coming out. So what do you have coming up next month?
Well, we have our first annual art market.
Okay.
We were invited by Sammy from Obara House, and it's a very special nonprofit organization.
Okay.
I'll let him tell it.
All right. So what is the Abara House? What's this? Cool shirt, by the way.
Thanks. Well, I work with a nonprofit called Abara.
Abara.
And Abara House is a space that we're redeveloping that sits right down on the border. And many people know the old hacienda, La Hacienda,
Yes.
that's sitting down by the border. So we have acquired the hacienda and 4 surrounding acres and are working to redevelop it into a borderland center, which would highlight a lot of the work that we do as a nonprofit, which is inspiring connections beyond borders through areas of education and action. And for us, we host a lot of visiting groups into town for border immersion trips or border encounters, visiting El Paso and Juarez and trying to wrap their heads around what's happening on the border and really humanizing the voices of the borderlands, humanizing all the stories of the borderlands.
Okay.
And on the action side, we support a network of a few dozen shelters that are in Ciudad Juarez and El Paso, migrant shelters. And so Abara House as a borderland center will be on the campus. It'll be a mix of within the old hacienda, like a cafe, cantina, and many people remember this old beautiful courtyard, as well as a venue space to highlight arts, music, food, dance, all sorts of the beautiful pieces of the borderlands.
Yeah.
There's incredible history on that site. That's where the Camino Real crossed the Rio Grande and was initially started in 1598. And so we have some of the oldest history in what's now, in the United States.
How
and
cool
so we
is
hope
that?
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just excited that
Yeah.
somebody's doing something with that property. It was, I remember going when I was a kid. It's gorgeous. So that's really neat. So you guys are fixing it up, and you guys are, again, running your nonprofit out of this space.
Yeah, we don't run the nonprofit out of it yet,
Okay.
but that's the plan over phases, so it'll be a number of years. Right now,
Okay.
we can utilize a lot of the outdoor areas, especially the courtyard, and there's a few acres that are outside, including surrounding these historic markers. And so we really try to sort of examine a lot of both the challenges in the borderlands through the last 500 years, as well as all of the beauty that's come through. And really a lot of it is especially locally trying to get a new vision for the borderlands, especially from around the U.S. I think what I feel, and it seems like what a lot of people feel, is the border gets cornered into a certain. Well, people view the border a certain way, and often it's in a negative way. And how do we provide a space where all of the beautiful pieces of the borderlands can be highlighted? And this is where I think El Paso's Finest Art Festival really fits in great.
That's perfect. So you guys are partnering. We're going to have the festival at your location. And when is this festival?
It's on May 4th from 12 to 9.
Woo! 1 month. 1 month away. I love it. So we have an art festival, the first one happening in 1 month. What are you guys looking for? What are you needing? What are you requesting?
What do we need? Sponsors?
We need everything, right? Vendors. Do you guys have vendors and everything? Are you still taking vendors?
We have a few sponsors, but we're still looking for anyone else that would like to join.
Okay. So tell me about your festival. What's what is the concept here? How's it going to stand out? Like, tell me about the festival. Who wants to take it away?
I think it's important to call it an art festival and not
Yes.
a market because we want everything to be original art. So I'll be hiding all my Pokemon stuff that I usually sell.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be focusing on the history of El Paso and the borderlands.
Okay.
More. Just bringing more culture in. So we want this to be a festival where you see a lot of, culture, dancing, and stories. I think the stories are very important.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that Ibarra does really well, sharing online. And so I'm always like sharing their website because it's important to know the stories of people crossing over and
Mm-hmm.
just the things they've gone through to live here. And so we have had some sponsors, the Art Center, Baker Glass, Three Pines. And
Oh,
I'm
great.
so excited for them, but we need more.
Yes. Help out. This is
We're
awesome.
also going to have like silent auction. I'm giving it all away. Help me. Like,
What's Vanessa?
We have a piece, at least one piece, by Patrick Gabaldon.
Oh, cool.
And I would say the majority of the art vendors are going to be donating as well.
Okay.
And then even Star City Studio Productions is donating a recording session.
What the heck? Dude, that's so awesome. I love all the arts. All the arts. We're gonna have food, dancing, music, arts, all that good stuff. And anything that you guys are needing to let me know because I probably know a guy. But do you guys want to add to this, Nancy and Uncle Jerry?
How are we with food trucks? We still need food trucks, right?
Food truck applications are online.
Food truck applications are online.
I don't know if you guys know.
No pressure.
But if we can help you out and sort of like, if you need a food vendor or alcohol vendor, we can definitely like discuss
Oh,
that.
bam. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
So food, we need more vendors, art vendors, any artist out there is welcomed, yeah? And how do they sign up, guys? How do they, like, where do we go and get the information?
Your website?
TNLleather.com/apply for the vendor applications for both food trucks and art vendors. We're also looking for musicians and spoken word people to perform for us, and they can reach out to us on Instagram or at our Gmail account.
Oh, I love this.
finest.artfestival@gmail.com.
Okay. So can you guys tell me again, what's the details of the event? Where is it? What's the times? Is there a cost? All that stuff.
It's a free event.
Okay.
It is on 1720 Paisano, I believe.
Yeah, West Coast.
West Paisano. And it's a free event, family friendly. It's gonna be lots of scavenger hunts.
Oh,
a few
wow.
scavenger hunts.
Watch out.
Tours of the property with the Ibarra.
Okay. And you said it was 4 acres?
Plenty of parking.
Yeah,
Does-
the parking, the 4-acre site.
Wow.
And it'll be based out of the historic Hacienda courtyard.
Okay.
So if you know if you visited the
Yeah.
Hacienda in the past,
Uh-huh.
the roads have gotten changed up, but it's still there.
Okay.
So
Same
and if
spot.
Some people, when they're trying to find a location based on the way they used to drive there, get lost. But if they put in the address, it takes.
Google has
But it's
it.
1720 West Paisano. Not,
Okay.
it's got
And
to
then
be
what's
west.
the link for the festival, for the arts festival? It's El Paso's Finest Arts Festival? Is that correct on Instagram?
It's EP Finance.
EP Finest Art Festival on Instagram, but it's called El Paso's Finest Art Festival, El Paso. And let me come on and get closer so you can kind of see.
We also will have art from Tino Ortega. That's another really
Ooh.
important artist. Patrick Gabaldon, Vanessa Clark, Blanca Estrada, and Wussart. I cannot say Michael. Thank you.
What's
So
that?
Wussart,
Oh,
he
cool
has
name.
amazing art too. And Jesse Gandaria and I will be light painting.
I was going to ask if you guys are going to have some live
We're
art.
gonna be light painting. Yeah, you guys have to come out.
I love it. So you guys because we were kind of talking about this, and this is just like a really cool. You're like, man, like we have this opportunity, this really awesome location, and all these amazing artists. So this is something that we really want to make sure starts taking off. This is just the first one. We're hoping to do these more. I'm not sure how often you guys are wanting to do, if it's an annual or quarterly or something, but we need the first one to take off. So if you guys are a vendor out there, whether it's food, art, please make sure to reach out to them. And again, you can go to T&L Leather to get your applications for vending and for food. You can also go onto EP Finest Art Festival on Instagram to get more information. And I just want to show off some of the beautiful artwork that some of our lovely artists brought. I'll be your Huckleberry El Paso. Yeah. I love this. And I mean, you guys make this with your monos. This is so awesome. Sorry, I'm just going to swing around here with this beautiful bag. Gorgeous. And of course, like all good artists, they do custom work, so make sure to reach out to them if you guys are interested. You have an idea and you need some help making it come to life. That is gorgeous. I love hummingbirds. Beautiful. And I'm going to come over here to Miss Vanessa's pottery. Gorgeous. I'm telling you, the talent that we have in the city is ridiculous. I love it that I have a table full of artists here. So thank you guys all for joining me today. Is there anything else that we want to mention? Anybody? Do we cover it all? Hope I don't make a Paso stick for going around. Okay, cool. Did we cover everything? Yeah? I love it. Artists are so shy. I love you guys so much. But I want to help make this a very successful event, so I need you guys to go out and support. We need to find our artist vendors. We need to find our food vendors. We also want to go and support this awesome event, bring the whole family, and tell them I sent you. And real quick, what type of marketing do you guys do? And do you have any tips or advice for artists out there?
The marketing is Vanessa.
I do a lot of posting on Instagram and Facebook,
Yeah.
and trying to interact with people.
Yeah.
Make friends with a graphic designer.
Right? I love it. I love it. And do you guys have any tips or advice for artists out there?
Just do it.
Just do it, right?
You have to try it.
Yeah. And collaborate, right? Work together. You guys are going to make something even cooler and better for the city. So I'm super excited. Let me go on and get closer so you guys can go on and find out all the details, where to go, how to find them, and check it out. It is a free family-friendly event coming up on May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Ooh, how cool. I love it. All right, El Paso, thank you so much. Let me go on and flip this camera. Did we cover everything, everybody? We good? All right, cool. That was easy peasy. It always is. It's always a lot of fun. We got a lot of great information today, guys. I need you guys to go out, support these pages, follow them, go show some local love. Sign up for classes, sign or RSVP for your reservations to get in on the good food because it will sell out. And then, of course, if you guys are a vendor out there, if you have a food truck, if you guys are an artist and you're interested in being part of a really cool event, I highly encourage you guys to check out the El Paso's Finest Art Festival that's coming up on May 4th. Without further ado, I do want to go on and do a sponsor shout out. Thank you so much to my awesome sponsors, El Paso Family Dental. Thanks for the smile. I absolutely recommend them. I'm on my 9th week of aligners, so I have like maybe less than a month and a half left. The first night it's a little tight, but after that, it's really chill, and then you switch them every Monday, and it's just getting better and better. I cannot say enough great things about aligners or Spark aligners with El Paso Family Dental. They're an awesome team. I absolutely freaking hate going to the dentist because it's scary, duh. But they make it so fun. They make it very cool. They're a great group of people, so I can't encourage you or recommend them enough if you're looking for a dentist. El Paso Family Dental. Thank you so much to Viva La Mocha. If you guys need any printing for your business, reach out to them. They are downtown. They'd love to help you. If you need logo design, anything, they got you covered. Star City Studios for this gorgeous gallery space. If you guys need a recording studio, please reach out to them. They also have a gorgeous space for any of your events. And then we have Deadbeat Jewelry. Thank you so much as well. I think I covered them all. I think I said them all. So thank you guys so much for following and tuning in this week, and I'll see you next week. All right, go out, support local. And if you need anything, if you're a business, reach out to me if you're interested in a future post, and we'll go on and highlight you on Annie's Adventures. All right, I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.